This Sunday clash between two front-running teams in the Triple A would be a big one as the New York City Gritty Committee faced the Bear Ball, last season's top Triple A team in the regular season, taking on the runner-ups. Now, last season's Triple A top team, Gritty, did not want to fall to 0-2 after finishing a great 7-1 last season. They got off to a bad start as they dropped their season opener last week to Tri-State Old School. So going to 0-2 would be a huge hole for them. And they faced a daunting task as they took on the 1-0 Bear Ball. The Bear Ball would be without Danny Chin and Mark King, both either suffering injuries or collisions to the head, which caused them to sit out this game. But the game goes on because even though Gritty may have suffered a season-ending injury with their man in the middle, Dave Kim, they too had to lace him up and play the game. This game would be hotly contested in the first half as Bear Ball moved to a slight 29-28 advantage thanks to mighty Mike Chin, who would drop 14 first-half points, covering for the absence of DC and making up for the lack of shots by Cash Money Mia. Cash, the normally reliable sharpshooter, was 0 for 9 from downtown on the afternoon, finishing 5 of 18 overall from the floor. Even though he had 11 points and 8 rebounds, he would rather forget this game ever existed. The third quarter, it was all Gritty as they muscled their way ahead thanks to the strength of 10 points in that stanza by John Park, who dropped back-to-back triples in leading Gritty to an 11-0 run to close that quarter as they moved out to a 10-point lead, 48-38. All afternoon, though, this was a Chris Yoon game as he had his paws all over the place as he finished with 21 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, and a block, folks. That's called being a money maker, filling up that stat sheet and leading his team to the big victory. Bear Ball would pull to 54-48 with 3:14 left in the fourth quarter on a three-point play by Cash Money, but it was just too little too late as Gritty closed the game out, winning this one 61-51 to make a statement, evening up their record and dropping the Bear Ball similarly to 1-1. Mike Chin led the Bear Ball in the losing cause with 23 points. James Park, who joins the team off the waiver wire, just missed a double-double with 9 points, 12 rebounds as he filled the hole with the absence of Mark King, who is apt to go AWOL for stretches during a season each and every year. Gritty got huge gains. 4 players finished in double digits. The team shot 42% from the floor, nailed 8 triples, was solid at the line, and out-rebounded, out-assisted, out-stole, had less turnovers, more blocks, everything across the board than Bear Ball. In addition to the big game from Yoon, John Park finished with 14 points, 11 rebounds, 6 dimes, flirting with a triple-double. Q Lee and Quan Lim had Baker's dozens, 13 points apiece, with Q also adding 7 rebounds and 2 steals. Now, even though they lose Dave Kim possibly for the season, look for Gritty to step it up as they're going to scour the waiver wire for another big man in their anticipation of making a move for the mantle this season. They certainly finished short last season for the very disappointing ending. They did not want to drop to 0-2, so they took care of business here and look for these guys to be there at the end. Bear Ball, they need to regroup, get Chin back from a potential hamstring pull that's been bothering him for the better part of the last 2 seasons. They too should be there in the end as well. This game, as good as advertised, Sundays don't get any better than this.